in my pocket last night when I got back from the game. I'm screwing my light to try to get... Hey, I like that. It's out of the way for me. And, you guys can see better. Let's get in here. There's a bunch of stuff all up in the way because I just threw, but, like, I got back at, like, 1 o'clock last night after a game. Oh, this will be a post report, too. And, yeah. And then then I essentially, like, ate some food and threw all of my stuff that was in my pockets on the floor and fell asleep. Some of it I threw on here, too, because I was just, like, done. It was over, man. It's like, some of it was on a chair, some was on the floor, some was over here. I just, like, cleaned all the stuff that was on the floor yesterday, too, because I'd been rearranging my entire house. And I've just been, like, storing stuff down here just to, like, make doing other things easier. So there's just stuff everywhere. Just because I was like, I can move that down there, and then I'll get this done faster. And, yeah. It's gonna be cold. Excuse the fan. This is some speed assembly. My buddy got the Execution Assassinorum box and Execution Force box, and he hooked me up with the Chaos stuff. My one friend was thinking about getting it, but he decided he actually wasn't going to use it. He might have used it. And like I was saying, there might be a game later today, and I was like, dude, I'll have that ready by tomorrow, dude. I mean, I won't have the whole box assembled. I was like, ideally, I'll have the Terminator Lord and some Marines assembled tomorrow, because I didn't know how complicated these Marines were. These Marines took a lot longer than you might think for easy to assemble Marines, but that's because the feet were all jacked. And to get them to these two Marines, to these positions, like, I didn't do as much sprue shaving on that as I should have. But I, like, had to shave a considerable amount of sprue off of those because of the foot shape on those Marines there. We're using the Tayama extra thin, ideally. I'm wearing a mask if you can't hear it. It's just because the Tayama extra thin is some crazy strong business. And, yeah. I'm just seeing what's what with the Huno and all that jazz. How the fuck does this go? So that does go like that. So he's just tall as shit. Okay. Sorry. I'm dry fitting off screen. I'm just... One of these legs is gonna be fucking huge, my dude. Like... Let's hit it. Getting Tayama out. We're gonna do the gluing off screen because I don't want to fuck around with the... Like, if I had gloves on, I'd do the gluing on screen, but... I'm not, because I don't. Like, I don't know what's in this, and I don't want to get it on my hands. I don't think it's, like, super harmful. But, you know, it's not... Ideally, it's something, you know, I could just avoid having on my hands entirely. Right? And we'll get into the game while I'm doing this. I'm just trying to hold this together. There we go. And, my buddy... Yeah, damn. That town was crazy fucking strong, dude. My buddy brought Custodes, I brought Death Guard. It was Custodes, Death Guard versus Space Wolves. My Space Wolves friend brought a bunch of Space Wolves, and he put together a Storm Wolf earlier that day. So he wanted to fly a Storm Wolf into battle, and that's what he did. I was in full support of that. I was like, dude, I want you to play your Storm Wolf. Like, that was his main objective, and my main objective was to get him to play a Storm Wolf too. Like, obviously, we tried to win, and we will get into who won. No spoilers here. I will say it was a very awesome game, a very close game. We didn't know exactly who won until we counted up the kill points. It wasn't kill points, power kill points, whatever, however that one works. Let's get this chest assembly thing put together. My one buddy, he brought Sisters of Silence. I forget that one assassin. The assassin with the phase cannon, the anti-psycho assassin. Which I'm glad he wasn't fighting me. Because I had a lot of assassins. Man, this is why I wear a mask. I can even smell the Tayama through the mask. But dude, I'd be like basically huffing it right now if I wasn't wearing this mask. Because it's so burly, son. I got a fan on me and everything. I got another fan on it. I got one fan, you know, going directly across me. I got another ceiling fan just going. It's just... Tayama's... This is some serious business right here, guys. I'm gonna get some non-toxic next time. But... we're gonna... hit that up. Yeah. Maybe we'll do the back first. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe we should see how the legs stand on this. Okay. I need to hit that with a little bit more Tayama in the leg there. So we'll just little crack. Oh, fuck. That is way too much Tayama everywhere. Let's just scoop it up real quick. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Massive disaster, guys. So, he brought a battalion of custodes, a patrol of... He brought a battalion of custodes. Maybe it was a vanguard detachment. I don't know what his troops were and what his elites were. So it was either a patrol or a vanguard detachment. I think it was a vanguard detachment of assassins and sisters. Are sisters elite selection, guys? You know this one more than I do. Are they elite selections? I've played with sisters of silence one game. It was like my buddy just had him there, and I was like, yay! I don't have to fight the Sisters of Silence, because I have a lot of psychers. Yeah, that would suck. This is what we're doing. So, yeah, I would just glue in the base of his face. It's gonna be hard to paint. Yeah, no, man. I just gotta get it together, dog. Maybe I shouldn't put the head on right now, but whatever. We'll give him like a angled down kind of look, so I get, that'll give me plenty of space to operate, son. Oh, where's the chest assembly? There it is. Oh, we're gonna leave that for now, I guess. Where does this book go? We'll leave the book off also for now. Alright. I guess we are looking for this thing. And I'm just getting more Tayama and gluing this shit on, man. I brought a battalion of Death Guard and a Vanguard. I brought 3... There we go. Sweet. Yeah. It was 3 squads of 6 Plague Marines, 2 Plague Knives, a Flail of Corruption, 2 Blight Launchers, Sergeant had a Plague Sword. So... that's how that broke down. And, yeah. The Vanguard, let's break down the Vanguard. The Vanguard detachment was Biologist Putrefier, Noxious Blightbringer, Foul Blight Spawn. Did I say Biologist Putrefier already? And Plague Surgeon. And Deathshroud Terminators, led by Demon Prince. They also had a Malignant Playcaster and a Lord of Contagion as my other HQs. Excuse me. Oh. I drank some ginger tea. Ginger garlic tea. Because, there's, you know, I know that I'm around a bunch of sick people right now. And, okay. That'll work. And yeah, drinking garlic ginger tea all day, son. And making it up raw. Crushing up garlic, crushing up ginger. Boiling it off in a pot for, you know, 35, 40 minutes, an hour sometimes. Yeah. So, yeah. What? I broke down my Death Guard list. We'll talk about relics and spells for me. Separating plate on Demon Prince. Fulgaris' helm on my Plague Surgeon, who is also my Warlord, who had Arch Contaminator. So I had, you know, 6-inch Surgeon, 10-inch Arch Contaminator. It worked out. I also, yeah, that was it. Oh, I also had a detachment of Plague Bearers with a Poxbringer, only 10 Plague Bearers with the Poxbringer. My buddy brought Space Wolves and Jump Packs. I have no idea what they're called. Blood Fangs? Long Fangs? Space Wolves Jump Packs. And there's a 10 blob and there's 2 5 blobs. And he brought one of the Space Wolf Healer dude. And then he brought some of the reroll wounds dudes, and then he brought some of the HQ. So he brought one of the reroll guys on Jump Pack, and then he brought the other reroll guys on Wolf Guard, Wolf Mount thing, and then he brought a unit of Wolf Guard, Wolf Mount things, and he also brought Long Fangs with plasma cannons and bolt guns and shit. And yeah, it was a fun game. We were playing Murder Each Other. It was power level of destroyed units, and it was down to the wire. It literally broke down to which one of my like we timed it out to turn 5, and it broke down to what the troop squad for my buddy who has what are the Custodian Guard troop selection? I don't know what they're called. Are they just regular Custodian Guard, or are they like Custodian Aquas guard or some shit. I don't know. He had one troop guy left from the squad, left on one wound at the end of the game. And yeah. It came down to that and one of my poxwalkers not dying. Not poxwalkers, plague bringers. It was down to one plague bringer not dying to a fusillade of fire, and my buddy re-rolling a save for a command point. If one of those had died, we still would have won. If either one had not died, if both of them had died, we would have lost. But as it stood, Death Guard, Custodes, victory. We won. And I think it's like the case of like whoever takes the odd man out is they're having a tough job, especially with the armies we're running, because we're running just kind of fucked up armies. It's like, all right, you get what? Oh shit. You bring in what? Oh fuck. And that's whoever like the odd man out is like, oh really? Oh man, really? You're bringing? All right. I mean, I brought like I brought a list that was sort of friendly because like I knew what my buddy was facing, and I just wanted to see a Stormwolf in action. But it was really fun, and yeah. I could have moved my Plaguebringer better. I could have moved my Poxbringer, and I could have moved my Plaguebringers better. I could have moved my troop selection for the demon patrol better. I could have moved my Death Shroud a little bit better. I could have moved my I forget what it's called. Lord of Contagion better. And these are all in the same phase. Like, my buddy got some flanking infantry in on me. Because I thought that... I didn't know that they were, like... I didn't know they were jump infantry. Because, like... Honestly, none of the models had jump packs, and he did tell me they were jump infantry, but... They were also behind a building, so I like kind of didn't see him, and I just saw like some models over there, and I was like, all right. And I saw him drop a bunch of his jump infantry, and so I was like, oh, that must be his squads over there. Because I saw like 15 or something. No, that was only part of it, and then the rest of the squads are over by me. But, you know, that's fine. I got it. I got hit in the face, and that was my mistake, so I'm willing to take it. That's great. I like knowing that I should, you know, I like finding the stuff out like that where it's like, here's where I messed up, this is what I could do better. It's really useful. And so, oh, I could, okay, these go right here. Cool, I'm gonna put those on now. Which one? I'm going with the satchel. I'm going with skulls, man. Oh, Tyranid skulls? And Dark Angel skulls? Yeah, boy! So, like... Man. Did you ever have a homeboy that said that all the time? You know, you'd be like... You'd be taking a bong hit and he'd like walk into the room. He'd be like, yeah, boy! And he'd try to give you a high five. You're like, dude, I'm kind of busy, Holmes. I say it sometimes when I get too excited, and sometimes as a joke. That was just me being like, yeah, man. Yeah, dog. Oh, shit. Look at the side of that fucker's face. We're going to have to do that a little bit over closer in here. And put that back over there. Put a little set Tetris, huh? I like the brush on these things. it is. Let us... There we go. And do a little spinny spin. Hit round 2. Yeah, things are going to get a bit tight in there, but that's fine. This is my first rodeo, Hans. And I've also been drawing a lot more, like... My concussion kind of threw a wrench in the whole drawing thing for a little while. But, you know... I'm dropping a complete, you know, what I consider a complete drawing every day. We'll see if I have one at hand. Here. Is there one in here? Around. Oh, here's one. It's not the plague. It's not this guy. That's just like a study in like how to stop sucking at drawing plague marines. But it's this like yelling dude's face. That's like it's just the face because I'm trying to just come back from things. And I have a certain amount of time and I only have one pen and I drop whatever I can. And then the rest of that's all just bonus. Like bonus get better kind of business after the trial or whatever, the practice that I call it. Time trial. I just heard that like the best artists could drop like really awesome pictures in 18 minutes. And I was like, alright, so I have like 18 to 20 minutes with one, like a pen to be able to draw a realistic face? What the Yo, Fritz, how these people are hammer time. But I'm ready. You talked me into it. Sounds like a good challenge. I'm in. We're gonna leave that guy like that for now. I could take him to battle, I think, as is. You know, he can hit the battle as is right now. And I'm gonna try and let that set and all that. And yeah, Death Guard victory, Custodes victory. We fought it hard. It was a hard fought win. Hard fought win. Close victory. But we did win. We did win. And that is the key point, is one of us won, and that was the Death Guard fighting and the Custodes fighting tooth and nail for their victory. Or maybe Polearm and Booba's and like Booba's sore, or like diseased cough and like all he had was spears basically and bike lance. Later.